Welcome to Field of View with Nerd Street Gamers, your weekly dose of gaming news. I'm Darf Mike, coming to you from the plains of an alien world, and we've got 1,000,001 releases this week, so let's hop into it. The time is nigh. The season is upon us, folks, for next-gen consoles, and both are dropping this week, starting with the Xbox Series X on November 10th, and the PlayStation 5 following soon afterwards on the 12th of November. Now, whichever way you fall in this debate, it's time to see what happens when the rubber hits the road, when these consoles actually hit shelves. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to be king of the castle? Who's going to dominate sales figures? And who's going to come home with a crippling day one glitch to absolutely sink their chances? Whether you do go with Sony's giant skyscraper of a creation, the PlayStation 5, or Microsoft's black fridge behemoth in the Xbox Series X, one thing is for sure, no matter which heavy console you pick up, one thing will be lighter this holiday season: your wallet. Now, new consoles aren't the only things that drop this week. We've also got new games coming out, starting with Assassins Creed Valhalla, which dropped on the 10th, just in time for the next generation of consoles. This is the next entry in the Assassin's Creed franchise from Ubisoft, and it puts you in the role of Ivor, a Viking raider, either male or female, depending on what you choose, looting and pillaging your way up and down the coast, yet somehow still being the good guy in all of this. Not sure how they're gonna work that one out. It's a world steeped in fantasy and mythology with mystic elements creeping through all the time, and having now worked their way through ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and now the ancient Norse, it's becoming readily apparent that someone at Ubisoft wants to make absolutely sure they get everything they can out of that one mythology class they took back in college. The next hotly anticipated game comes courtesy of the Call of Duty franchise. Dropping on November 13th, it's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And this is clearly Activision's attempt to see how many words they can shove into a game title and still fit it on the game box. Whatever it is, this sets us in an alternate reality Cold War scenario where nothing is real and the truth is what you choose to believe, and you interact with Ronald Reagan of all people. And these are some mature, complicated themes to have, especially this year. But don't worry, folks, if there's one franchise we can trust to handle these themes delicately and with care, it's Call of Duty. For your weekly nostalgia hit, BioWare have announced the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a remastering of the original trilogy of games. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, all remade in one for the next generation of consoles, with compatibility with this current as well. It's coming in spring 2021, and whether you never got a chance to enjoy the original Space Odyssey, or whether you just miss rambling around with Shepard and the crew, want to relive your glory days, here's your chance. Whatever engine they are using to port the games over, the only thing we can ask for is please don't bring Andromeda's facial animations with you. There's also a new game that's been announced, this one with no time frame on it, but BioWare have teased that they're bringing another entry into the Mass Effect universe with a wholly original storyline. We don't know when that's going to happen though, folks, so keep your eyes out for more news. Square Enix are reporting a nearly $48 million loss in the second quarter of 2020, largely driven by the complete failure of their Marvel's Avengers game. Now just think about that for a second, folks. The Avengers are possibly the most successful franchise property in the history of mankind ever. And they've had this catastrophic failure of a situation where they had the exclusive rights to make a game for it. And it just goes to show, folks, that even if you have Iron Man and Captain America and literal rock star characters to propel your game forward, if you make a cheap cash grab game as a service buy-in, no one's going to want to play it. There are too many games out there right now to try and lure gamers in with a steaming pile of junk like this. Well, that's it for us this week on Field of View with Nerd Street Gamers, your weekly dose of gaming news. Now, we've got some inclement weather coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and clear out of here and... Oh, no!